The Lunaster attendant, silent as ever, offers you a wax-sealed scroll. It reads, "Dearest champion, I asked my attendant to catch you, should things go in my favor. The role of advisor will keep me away from the estate for some time, and I settled on a gift for Thalysra. I have sent a detachment of attendants to Shal'Aran with some comfort items. Treat them well, they need someone to wait on, and I could think of none better. Give the others my thanks, and my love, Advisor Lilith Lunastra."
Our isolation has ended. She certainly is a worthy companion. Anratha Adore.
I know my path. The Arkandor is failing. This energy was once bound in its boughs and fueled its growth. There was balance between life and arcane. Now that energy is breaking free. When the heart can no longer hold it, this tree will kill every living thing in this hall. I have seen this happen before, and I must find a way to stop it from happening again. We must go to the tree that came before. Its bones can guide us. Meet me at the Temple of Faladora. We will descend together. Farewell. Meet me at the Temple of Faladora. We must study the past to preserve our future.
Greetings. Suramar.
I must find a way. In the hall beyond rest the bones of the failed Arkandor. I will take fragments of the crystallized tree and attempt to read them. We must discover the root cause of this destruction. Only then do we have any hope of preventing this disaster from repeating itself. We must learn why the old Arkandor failed. Its shattered bones may have the answers. Long have I walked this land, and I have seen many forms of corruption. The creatures that wander this hall are twisted by the magics unleashed by the failed Arkandor. These dryads have lost their way and cannot be saved. You must destroy them, end their suffering. Many years ago, exiles from the shielded city came to rest here. Pity took root in my heart. I shared with them the ancient gift. An Arkandor. For a time it sustained them. For a time they were safe. Do you have the shards? The Arkandor died. In a flash of wild magic, the inhabitants of Thalinar were twisted. The Felderai are my failure. I will not fail again. Ours is a heavy burden. Thank you. This place will never recover, but their madness need not harm others. I will study these carefully. If we are fortunate, there will be answers. I hope you have a better understanding of what is at stake. Come. There is no more for us to do here. Meet me in Shal'Aran, and we will discuss what steps we may take next. Ours is a heavy burden. We must find a solution. We are running out of time. This Arkandor is one of an ancient species. They were not bred, but created. In them the arcane and primitive druidic magics merged into something greater than both. The arcane will soon devour it whole. We can restore balance, but it will require wild magic. Magic trapped in another realm. You must enter the Emerald Dreamway and bring back the essence of life itself. Only then can the Arkandor find stability and begin to thrive once more. I know my path. Ande Thoras, Athil.
Our isolation has... You have used the Spellstone of Keldanath to soothe countless withered. Yet it contains merely a shade of the Arkandor's power, drawn from its slumbering seed.
The Lysra holds aloft a gleaming white branch.
This fell from the tree. Though it is severed, it is not dead. Invisible threads of magic bind all pieces of the Arkandor together. I have enchanted this branch with a new iteration of Keldanath's charm spell. With it, you can mend the arcane essence of even more withered. Use it well. I never imagined I would spend my time in exile studying withered. Through them, I have learned a great deal about my own people, and the nature of our relationship with the Nightwell. The Shal'Aran.
Do you have it? Ishnu'Allah, greetings. I do not know how you obtained this, but I know it was not easy. Much stands against us, but you prevailed. Come, let us restore the Arkandor. Even in this state, the Arkandor continues to grow. Ours is a heavy burden. It is time. The Arkandor is preparing to mature. With a final burst of growth, this gift will be fully realized. We must make ready the ley line feed.
What is happening?
The Arkandor is at a critical stage. Without enough power to mature into its final form, it will die.
Outlander, speak with Valtois at once.
Power is out there.
It would seem our tree is quite thirsty.
You may speak. Rushana Shal'Aran. Shal'Aran Torah.
The Arkandor is drawing incredible amounts of energy. Even with the ley line feed at full capacity, we may not have the power. Let us first ensure that all potential ley line conduits connecting to Shal'Aran are active. Then I can attempt to amplify the output and hopefully satisfy this insufferable plant.
Oh, good help is so hard to find. Elisande was wrong to doubt our magic. The arcane is infinite. Every ley line feed is active and at full power.
It is not enough.
Valtois, can you think of any way to draw more power, even briefly?
The main conduit beneath Suramar City pulls 10 times what we have here. If that ley line were to flare up...
What could make the ley line flare up?
A mana storm might do the trick.
A mana storm? Are you insane?
Yes, but it could work. We create a localized warp field, then...
Spare us the details, just make it happen. I am counting on you.
Yes, ma'am!
Right away. Shal'Aran Torah.
We must take drastic measures. Oculus theory is sound. Reckless, but sound. A small warp field could trap and excite ambient mana in the conduit, thus creating a mana storm similar to when the Arkandor fell out of balance. I can build a device to generate the warp field, but I need materials. Specifically, warp-resistant alloys, such as the armor plating of high-end security constructs in the Noble District. Those constructs are deadly. If anyone owes you a favor, now is the time to call it in.
Power is out there. We need only reach...
If all goes as planned, the mana storm will cause the ley line to flare up, sending a great surge of energy through the archway. In order for the surge to reach Shal'Aran, we must seal off any outlets along the way. If we miss even one, the mission fails and hundreds of people will be vaporized by the energy blow-off. The Lysra had better be sure about this tree.
Aran Arcana.
The conduit we need is in the archway, and security in the archway has doubled since your last visit. Our only reasonable option is to teleport your strike team directly in. This is a long-range teleport to a non-anchored destination. In other words, it will be hard. Take this beacon and survey the commons in Suramar City, then return the beacon to me so I can analyze the results. This will help me teleport you as close as possible to the conduit. Respect magic, or it will break you.
The Nightwell calls to me. Deep beneath Suramar is a defunct set of tunnels known as the Archway. They were abandoned when a disaster disrupted the mana collectors operating there. I know not what awaits you down there, but I do know one thing. We are not the only ones interested in this place. Make enough noise and one of the advisors with whom I served under Elisand is sure to appear. His name is Vandros. Slay him if you can. His death will be our victory, as we deprive Elisand of one more weapon in her arsenal. An opportunity presents itself, champion. Lilith has arranged to grant you entry into a ball at the Court of Stars. I do not know what we may gain from this venture, but there is one task I must set for you. Advisor Melandris once called himself my ally. He and I planned Elisand's downfall, but when the moment came I found myself betrayed. The wound his dagger inflicted still aches. I cannot enter Suramar to take my revenge, but you can. Give him a traitor's death, and bring me his spellstone.
Be careful who you trust.
Beneath Suramar City is an ancient network of tunnels known as the Archway. They were abandoned some time ago as part of the cavern became unstable. Since then, who knows? Regardless of what is currently down there, I believe you will find something essential to our continued success. Long ago, my people took a thorough survey of the ley lines in and around Suramar. This they would have stored in the library in the Archway. Find this map for me. Good work finding those additional ley line feeds. You seem rather competent Q for an Outlander. Allow me to share with you a few secrets about the power of the ley lines. This should help you in scavenging more ancient mana from the creatures around Suramar. A grisly task, I know, which is why I leave it to you. Now listen closely.
Run along. You may speak.
Our ley line feed grows stronger. The more powerful our feed becomes, the more I learn about ancient mana itself. Of course, as my apprentice, you may reap the benefits of my discoveries. Listen well, and I will teach you how to extract power from your enemies more reliably. Do your best to pick this up the first time. I do hate repeating myself. You surprise me, Outlander. During our first lesson about the ancient ley lines, I half expected you to be lost in daydreams of adventure, or treasure, or some such nonsense. But you have proven an apt student. Our ley line feed has grown extremely powerful. Watching it grow has taught me a great deal about the arcane and the nature of mana. I have one final lesson that will help you find even more ancient mana. Perhaps there is hope for Outlanders after all.
I need you to look into a suspicious person who has been lurking around.
Totheras Falar. This is where you die!
What is your pleasure? Do come again!
Without those plates, the EMP would rip itself apart in seconds.
I can't use that item yet.
I heard about this crazy job you guys are planning. You weren't thinking of leaving me out, were you?
I thought you were only interested in lining your pockets.
Look, I am not blind. I see what is happening in Suramar. I am not sitting this one out. The stakes are too high. So I am in. You got that? Oh, and don't worry about my usual fee. You can pay me when the job is done.
What is our destination? Excellent. With this, the chances of me teleporting you all to the bottom of the sea are much lower.
Yes. Elisande was wrong to doubt our magic.
These will do nicely. If my map of the Arcways is accurate, that should be all of the outlets we need to worry about.
Aran Arcana.
It is time to put our plan into action. Oculith will send you Arluin and myself into the Arcway, where we shall trigger a mana storm in the Nightflow conduit. Valtroys will stay here and prepare Shal'Aran for a massive jolt of arcane power, hopefully enough to satisfy the Arcandor. Champion, we have a saying, to lead is to stand alone. It means only those who bear the weight of leadership can truly appreciate it. Thank you for standing beside me. In truth, I do not feel alone.
I will teleport you in past the main defenses. When you are ready to leave, activate this beacon so I can locate you and pull you back. Now, this is important. Once that mana storm gets going, there will be too much interference for me to teleport anyone. You must get out before the storm.
Get in, plant the device, get out before it goes off. Not the most complicated job.
But the most important by far. If we fail, Suramar is doomed.
Have you made a discovery? All right, everybody. Gather in close. Don't be shy now. Group hug.
This is not looking real conduit-y. You sure the old man has his stuff?
Yes, we are close.
Die, Outlander!
I never met a lock I could not
I don't have a
open.
target.
Just give me one moment.
Look out! It's too far away.
Now is the age of the Shal'Aran!
I need to get closer.
Inconceivable.
Whatever you gotta do, do it quick. Lots of guards.
There, place the mana storm generator near the conduit. Something is wrong. The temporal warp sequencer.
Small words, please.
The fuse is broken. We must trigger the mana storm manually.
Wait, Aren't we supposed to leave before the storm starts?
We have no choice. This must be done. Our isolation has ended.
Rog Anutala! We just need to hold out until the storm is over!
Easier said than done.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Erathonas!
The Mana Storm is only getting stronger. We need to shut that thing down.
It is too dangerous! The arcane torrents would tear us apart!
Damn it. You guys owe me.
What are you doing? Arluin, no! Ocula, get us out of here! We made it.
One day at a time.
Where is Arluin? Oh no.
Do not speak. You are wounded.
We pulled it off, didn't we?
Yes, you saved us. Please, try to...
Hey, tell Vanthir I said thanks for every...
He is gone. Come, let us check on the others.
Ishnu Allah, and behold, the redemption of the Nightfallen. Thousands of years ago, as the Quel'Dorei were just beginning to unravel the mysteries of the arcane, a small enclave of druids met with the first of the elven magi. In the pale moonlight, they formed an order that would seek to bring the arcane into balance, using nature itself as a vessel. Thus the Arkandor were created. My masters who belonged to this order have long since faded away, yet their legacy remains. Their gift will mend the spirit of the Shal'Aran. Let them eat and be made whole. Walk with purpose. Behold, the gift of the ancient magic.
This tree came at a high cost. You are sure it can sustain us?
The Arkandor will not merely sustain you. By the fruit of its bough, you will be made whole again.
Why, hello. Tell the laugh. A little tart with a hint of... Oh my, there it is. Astounding.
Yes.
Anar Amenos.
Perhaps there is a new path for us after all.
The Shal'Aran must eat the fruit of the Arkandor. It is the only way to free them.
Greetings. The Shal'Aran will be redeemed. We are on the brink of a new age for the Nightborn. Without you, none of this would have been possible. For now, we shall gather our strength. When the time comes, I trust we can call upon you to help us liberate Suramar. The Nightwell calls.
Atlar free.